form quadratic equation which have differing root. Okay, so there are few ways that we can form a quadratic equation when we are given the root of the quadratic equation. Let me show you the first method first. So here I have 4 parts. Let me show you part D. Now I'm going to use this to help me to form the quadratic equation. X squared minus sum of root times x plus product of root is equal to 0. Okay, so if I am using this formula to help us to form the quadratic equation, I need to find the sum of root and the product of root. So sum of root, this plus this, 1 over 5 plus negative 5. Okay, you can just press your calculator. This is negative 24 over 5. How about product of root? This times this, 1 over 5 times negative 5. Okay, which is equal to negative 1. Now I have the sum of root and product of root. So what I need to do next is just plug in all this value into here, and I will be able to get the quadratic equation. So the quadratic equation which has this root is x squared minus sum of root. Be careful, this is minus x plus, here is plus, product of root is equal to 0. Okay, negative negative become positive. Positive negative become negative. Okay, so this quadratic equation having this root. So if you don't want to see a fraction here, you can multiply the whole equation by 5. Then it will become 5x squared plus 24x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, let me show you. Now, let's say if I key in this one, now I'm going to use my calculator to help me to find the roots of this and this. You will notice that both give you the same answer, which is 1 over 5 and negative 5. Let me key in this one first. Polynomial degree is 2, 1, 24 over 5, 24 over 5, negative 1. Now the root is 1 over 5 and negative 5, right? So let's say if I key in this one, you will still get the same answer. 5, 24, minus 5. You will still get the same answer. 1 over 5 and negative 5. Okay, this is the first way that we can form a quadratic equation when we are given the root of the quadratic equation. Let me show you another method. Okay, second method. Write 2 parentheses and then equal 0. Okay, so x minus 1 over 5 and x minus negative 5 minus the root. So remember, let's say f minus a times x minus b is equal to 0. What's the root? The root will be x minus a is equal to 0 or x minus b is equal to 0. We know that the root is equal to b and the root, another root is equal to a, right? So when we are given the root of the quadratic equation, we can just write 2 parentheses and minus the root. And then we just expand it, we'll be able to get the quadratic equation. Okay, let me show you here. You see this one? The root is a, right? That's why I'm minus a. The root is b, that's why I'm minus b. So same thing we are doing here. But this is negative negative, it will become positive, right? So here you don't have to put a parenthesis here, because this is negative minus negative number, it become plus. Now let me do expansion. You will be able to get back this one. X squared plus 5x minus 1 over 5x minus 1 x squared. So, okay, this one you can press your calculator. You will be able to get the same answer. So if you want to multiply the whole equation by 5, you will be able to get this. Okay, so let me show you another method. No matter what method you are using, as long as your method is correct, you will be able to get the same answer. Now another method is Same thing, write 2 parentheses equals 0. And then if you see a fraction, right, you leave some space here. If you see an integer, you don't have to leave space. Okay, why do I leave some space here? So if you see plus, we write minus, and then we only write 1. The 5, we move it over here. Okay, this is integer, we don't have to leave some space here. Negative, we just write the opposite sign, plus 5. Just now this one is positive, that's why I write negative. This is negative, that's why I write positive. The sign will be opposite from the root. And then we just do some expansion. 5x squared plus 25x minus 1 minus 1x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, 5x squared plus 24x minus 5 is equal to 0. You will notice that all give you the same answer. Okay, these are the few ways to form a quadratic equation when we are given the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, let me add one more part for you. So, how about when the question gives you the root, but there's only one root? In this situation, we actually say this is 2 equal real root. For example, let's say the question asks you to form a quadratic equation which has a root of 2 and 1 over 5. So how do we get the answer? So you can do like this. I'm still using this method, sum of root x squared minus sum of root times x plus product of root. So since I only have one root over here, so how do I find the sum of root? This means that the two roots, they are equal to each other. So the sum of root will be, okay, this one I just change it to improper fractions. 2, 5, you 10, 10 plus 1, 11. Okay, 11 over 5 plus 11 over 5. So this is 22 over 5. How about product of root? So 11 over 5 times 11 over 5. So this is 1 to 1 over 25. Now x squared minus sum of root times x plus product of root is equal to 0. So you can stop here. If you don't want, you can, I'm going to multiply the whole equation by 25. Okay, 25x squared. Here you will get 110x plus this is 121. Okay, let me double check. Okay, correct. So this is a quadratic equation which has a root of 2 and 1 over 5. Let's check using our calculator. (25) negative minus 110x. We only need to key in the coefficient, we don't have to key in the x. And this is plus 121. Since just now I key in the negative 1, so here you have to be more careful, you need to key in the plus. Because you see, now this is negative, right? Minus, here is plus 121, therefore we need to key in plus 121. Okay, now this is root, right? So this is the way how we form a quadratic equation when there's only one root. In this situation, we say 2 equal real root. So same thing as I told just now, there are many methods that we can use to solve this type of equation. Let me show you another one, another way. So you can write 2 parentheses, then equal to 0, okay? As I told just now, if you see a fraction, right, leave some space here. Leave some space here. Since this is 2 equal real root, that means the 2 parentheses will be exactly the same. You see plus, positive, no sign mean positive. We write negative, we write minus. Write minus 11. Where should I write the 5? 5 is over here. Do the same thing for this one. Now, just do some expansion. 25 x squared minus 55x minus 55x, and this is plus 121 is equal to 0. So 25x squared minus 1, 1, 0x plus 1, 2, 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is another way that we can form a quadratic equation and when we are given the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.